Hello everyone, my name is Yogdog and welcome to a new series on Star Dynasties. This is basically gets described by a lot of people as Crusader Kings in space. So we'll showcase how the game is. I have played it a little bit. I even have some older YouTube videos on the game, but I want to do a new series and just showcase it from scratch. So in the 22nd century, humanity had a foothold in the stars, but the inadvertent destruction of Earth has plunged the galaxy into a new dark age. In the years since the collapse, there has been a near-total loss of the political, technological and economic advances of human civilization. The initial focus on the colonies, never intended to be self-sufficient, was simply survival. Disconnection of the lifeline of resources from Earth wiped out many, and the survivors faced a most desperate enemy, each other. The ensuing lawlessness shattered the old political structure and led to the rise of warlords and a brutal cycle of subsistence and war. Several hundred years later, the colonies have stabilised into a simple feudal society unable to understand and extend the technological artefacts it uses to survive. An aristocratic elite fight between themselves for the right to rule over the scattered fragments of humankind. So we are going to be playing with the Bloodlines DLC, and we are going to be doing a new game from scratch. We're going to be on medium difficulty. We don't have any mods enabled, and yeah, let's see how this goes. So it's going to be House Yog, the Kingdom of Yog. In terms of icon, I quite like. Go for maybe not that one. Let's go for. I like this one. I think for colour, we're going to go for something purpley because I do like purpley colours. That's a nice one. With gold outline. Seems good to me. Right. In terms of traits, so in this menu you can choose. So you have points, and these points you can either gain or lose them depending on what traits you take, and they'll give you various buffs and nerfs. So for example, I have a bit of a cough, which is why I'm trying not to mute too often, I apologise. I think in this one, Cyberdyne Series 4800. Interesting. Lack of discipline, historical act of cruelty, act of altruism, tactical tradition, let's see, bean counters for additional income is pretty interesting. I prefer to go for additional buildings of some kind though. And the message drone hangar is very useful, as is great infrastructure. And I think I'm going to go rebellious. And that's it. I can't actually choose anymore here. You can only have a certain amount. I could have bigger house size. Possibly. Alternatively, let's make it mineral rich or something. No, we'll choose that for now. Remaining skills are going to be good, but we are going to go for technology leaning. So just like Crusader Kings has various stats in the game, Star Dynasties has administration, military, diplomacy, security, technology. I think we are going to go for technology based. Yog Dog is going to be our name, of course. I'm going to pick random a few times. That's quite a glorious main. You'll do. We are going to have good. We have 1 point available if we want to use it. Alternatively, I could take proud and then say intelligent, and I need to get a point from elsewhere. Or possibly 2. Individualistic works for me. Yeah, let's go with that. I think we'll just generate a couple of random families. House members 10. Let's keep going until we get, I don't know, 0 points. That'll do. So we've got no family points remaining. Let's chuck ourselves in, shall we? I hope there's not too much background noise. I do have the window open. It may be September, but it's still bloody warm here in the UK. It's quite humid as well. It's just been a rather massive thunderstorm. So, the Kingdom of Yog. We occupy the northern edge of the known universe. Would that be the correct one to use? So, the systems... Betelgeuse, Kajam, Theta Centauri, Nekar, Lasaf, and Galisi 876. I think are all the ones which are occupied. Mukaproni and Kajam, sorry, these two are not colonized. Okay, so we are going to appoint our sister as head of administration, our father as head of military, our mother as head of diplomacy. Let's put our uncle in charge of security. It's by far our weakest. And our grandmother is going to be in charge of technology. We have a very good technology skill compared to pretty much everything else. So we have 5 colonized systems. We have 10 out of 12 house members. We have 4 out of 5 vassals. We are an upstart duke. We need to try and last for 25 years before we solidify our claim. So at the bottom here we have the various updates the game wants to give us. So we've got a bunch of people who need assignments. We need to appoint guardians, which we can't do this turn because we don't have enough action points. So these 3 here are important. We have money, we have vassals, which we need to keep an eye we don't go over at. But then we have action points, and pretty much every action in the game, as far as I remember, costs action points, so it's important to keep tabs on this. So if we get attacked in Betelgeuse, we're going to be at a disadvantage. You need to marry, but there's nothing we can really do about that. So which one's our system? Theta Centauri. So we've got our main settlement, we've got a grain silo, we've got a communications hub, a laboratory, and then we have a damaged scrap processing plant, security centre, incinerator, train house member from a simulator. So Hospital, message drone hangar, shuttle hangar, blue dust mine. All very nice ones to have. So I think we end turn there. Sure. Let's ask for some money. Commissioner. Yeah, I see no reason to refuse these so far. Other than maybe our house getting a little bit out of size. Right, we can repair installations. I think I might go for the scrap processing plant, but I want to check other stuff first. Right, we have a few people who are idle. So you're good at diplomacy. Let's go with improving relations with the Duke Consort. So that's one person dealt with. Let's get you to assist tax collection in Wasaf. The Admiral, we're going to get you to... Let's improve defences in Beltagoose, because we don't want to get attacked there. Right, the Doctor, we're going to use you to... what should we use you to? Train house member, I guess. You can train me. And you can train me in technology. Right. Idol, Jerry Yogdog. Let's get you to train a few people. Get you to train you in technology. If our Admiral has better tech, that may be helpful. I'm unsure on that. Hilda Yogdog, you have good Marshal. Let's get rid of some unrest in our capital. Let's improve relations with Sir Chas Russell. Right, Commissioner Patrick Yogdog and Darby Yogdog are the only ones who haven't got anything to do. We're going to use you to provide personal protection for myself. And then that's all my action points this turn. So I think that's going to have to do for now. A bar brawl has broken out. Multiple nobles have been injured. We can ask for... Let's go ask for Murga. Minus 17. I mean, it was always unlikely, but hey, more land would have been nice. Running out of medical equipment, we will find a longer term solution. And hold and reserve some medical equipment for ourselves. Underestimate the scale of the problem. You can handle it. So we got improved medical equipment for the next 20 turns. Minus 10% a chance to a house member getting ill, and plus 10% to them being healed each turn. Very nice. Let's do not show again. So we have all of our action points once again. Let's appoint our grandfather. Right, Darby Ogdog. Let's just get you to quell some unrest over in Lasaf. So everyone is now busy doing stuff. Appoint a guardian. And we're going to keep doing this. Put a commissioner in charge of you. Our doctor is not married. Don't have enough action points to arrange a marriage this turn for him. So we are currently fine on that front. We did spend a bit of money. Let's enter in there. Our grandfather is now dead as well. We're going to the hospital. We're set upon by pirates. We will not submit to blackmail. We rake the pirate ship with our guns. Keep your precious brat. Alright. We managed to avoid the predations of pirates, so that's good news. Alright, so we need to appoint someone else to be your guardian. We'll personally be our guardian. And we need another member for our technological skills, which we'll probably swap you over from security and appoint Hilde instead. So I have 57 gold, money, income, whatever you want to call it. We need more. I think we're going to go for medical attention on ourselves. So one of the things is, if you do leave action points for a turn, you don't use them for whatever reason, maybe there's just nothing you want to do with them, then it gives you extra gold. So it is worth just keeping an eye on that. Okay, facing public pressure to make our wife a position. I think we refuse for now. Found a lab for experimental materials on the outskirts of Theta Centauri. Galileo Institute, they even made experimental tech sound boring. The machines are still functional. Have a look at these nanoweave samples. Okay. 1% chance. We'll have an honest transaction. We're moderately successful, only cost us 30 credits. Create a unique set of garments. Could create a protective suit. I think we'll go to a protective suit. We get a permanent buff to, I think it's security and military, which is nice. So what that was is, if we look here at the bottom right, there's something called expedition points. These give really cool and interesting bonuses each time. Right, so turn that. So the Gibbs Union is pretty big, easily the biggest. Well, actually, is it? Patton Clan is pretty big as well. Well, unrest has been dealt with in Theta Centauri, but not quite done. There's been an explosion in Betelgeuse. Right, I want to save a little bit of a buffer before I get anything repaired, just because of events and stuff. So we have had some visitors from other territories. Get the scrap processing plant repaired. With that, severe food shortages. Oof, that's not good. When that's repaired, we get a little bit more wealth, a little bit more military. I think I want to focus on trying to get the hospital next. Having said that, the blue dust mine would be really nice for the additional wealth. And the quicker I get that wealth, the more money we'll be able to use for mercenaries or improving other infrastructure. Ah, bloodline upgrade. Okay, so the Bloodlines DLC adds I can't remember what they're referred to in Crusader Kings, but something very similar to the mechanic in that. I think they were also called Bloodlines. So we can spec into specific things if we want. I'm probably going to go for Lore Masters. I'm going to go down the technological route. Is there anything I can do? Actions. I could run a spy network. Maybe not. I think we just save action points. Oh, they repaired a ship fabrication plant in Gillies. With them being a vassal, they should be able to... Whoops. I'm gonna name them Whoops, because I did not mean to say anything. Change the name there. We're going to be looking for a library. No signs of colonization. Stare at the lake. Fetch the drone. And there's an entire installation below it. An entrance to a library from the lake bed. Okay. Let's go to non-fiction. The incoming torrent almost rips the tether from the ground. Okay, we get a +4 to all skills. Pretty nice. That's very useful. I could raise taxes, but I don't know if I want to. We need to give you an assignment. Administration means basically assist tax collection. Let's do that over there. Happiness is thrilled. We still have our nanoweave suit. I believe that's permanent, but I don't know that for certain. I'd like to try and gain the hub here. I could request allegiance, but I'm going to improve relations first. So let's send our wife to go do that, and then turn there. They want better goose. Well, they're going to have to take it off our cold, dead hands. Damn it, the person we were befriending has... has died. Okay, they're going to try for another child. So you have to keep a limit on the amount of people in your family. Okay, let's improve relations with you. And I'm going to repair the security. It's going to take a couple of turns, that's fine. An outbreak of Rattlelong. We will coordinate help. -5 to base wealth. Oofed. I think we just then turn straight away. There's not too much more I want to do here, other than just making sure that we get our infrastructure repaired to begin with. Loyal trait, forgiving trait, fickle trait. Let's smooth things over. I've had some more visitors. Our brother-in-law and our father are developing a rivalry. That's not ideal. I could get the simulator bill again. I'm gonna set taxes to medium. I want more money. I could set it to high, but I don't want a full-on rebellion on my hands. The security center is built. God, we really are at the mercy of our two neighbours. How much bigger than us, but we can concentrate our forces better, so there are perks. You need a job. Let's get you to assist tax collection in Neckar. We got rid of our unrest in Theta Centauri, which is good. We can actually have up to 7 vassals now. Interesting. Well, I think that's going to be about for the first episode. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in and watching some Star Dynasties. I hope you've enjoyed watching it so far. Just a quick one, I am giving away several copies of the game, as well as quite a few others, this September 2022, in aid of Doctors Without Borders. We are doing a charity streamathon on my Twitch channel. I'll put the description in the comments. If anyone could pop by and say hello, or maybe enter the giveaways, I'd be really grateful. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.